Could not load dynamic library cutart64_101.dll on TensorFlow CPU only installation. I just installed the latest version of TensorFlow via pip install TensorFlow, and whenever I run a program, I get the log message. W break time equals ones, greater than could not load dynamic library cutart64_101.dll, blarer, cutart64_101.dll not found. Is this bad? How do I fix the error?
TensorFlow 2.1 Plus. What's going on? With the new TensorFlow 2.1 release, the default TensorFlow pip package contains both CPU and CUDA versions of TF. In previous TF versions, not finding the CUDA libraries would emit an error and raise an exception, while now the library dynamically searches for the correct CUDA version and, if it doesn't find it, emits the warning. The W in the beginning stands for warnings, errors have an E, or F for fatal errors, and falls back to CPU-only mode. In fact, this is also written in the log as an info message right after the warning. Do note that if you have a higher minimum log level than the default, you might not see info messages. The full log is, emphasis mine. If you don't have a CUDA-enabled CU on your machine, or if you don't care about not having CU acceleration, no need to worry. If, on the other hand, you installed TensorFlow and wanted CU acceleration, check your CUDA installation. TF 2.1 requires CUDA 10.1, not 10.2 or 10.0. If you just want to get rid of the warning, you can adapt TF's logging level to suppress warnings, but that might be overkill, as it will silence all warnings. TensorFlow 1.x or 2.0. Your CUDA setup is broken, ensure you have the correct version installed.
To install the prerequisites for CU support in TensorFlow 2.1. Install your latest CUDA drivers. Install CUDA 10.1. If the CUDA installer reports you are installing an older driver version, you may wish to choose a custom installation and deselect some components. Indeed, note that software bundled with CUDA including GeForce Experience, disks, a display driver, and Visual Studio integration are not required by TensorFlow. Also note that TensorFlow requires a specific version of the CUDA toolkit unless you build from source. For TensorFlow 2.1 and 2.2, this is currently version 10.1. Install Cudden. Download Cudden v7.6.4 for CUDA 10.1. This will require you to sign up to the NVIDIA Developer Program, unzip to a suitable location and add the bin directory to your path. Install TensorFlow by pip install TensorFlow. You may need to restart your PC.
TensorFlow 2.3.0 works fine with CUDA 11. But you have to install TF nightly CPU after you installed TensorFlow and CUDA 11, this URL. Try. Afterwards you'll get the message in your console.
I solved this another way. First of all, I installed CUDA 10.1 toolkit from this link, where I selected installer type, exe local, for Windows, and installed 10.1 in custom mode, without Visual Studio integration, NVIDIA FISCs because previously I installed CUDA 10.2 so required dependencies were installed automatically. After installation, from the following path. C: program files / NVIDIA CU Computing Toolkit / CUDA /v10.1 bin. In my case, I copied cutart64_101.dll file and pasted in. C: program files / NVIDIA CU Computing Toolkit / CUDA /v10.2 bin. Then importing TensorFlow worked smoothly.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.